Okay, so the first card is, a weakness. So you're feeling a bit ill. You may be going through a bit of a flu right now. So you're not at your best right now. There might be a wedding that you're attending at the moment, or soon to attend. You've got the wedding card coming in. So you might be the one that is getting married, or you might be attending a wedding and you're not feeling too hot. If you're getting married, my heart goes out to you if you're feeling a bit ill. But this could well be that you're attending a wedding and you're not feeling, your best self. You're dealing with somebody that is very angry, so you may have upset somebody recently and they might have thrown a little bit of a temper tantrum. So in the past, you've got a reconciliation. So it seems like whatever relationship you've had, you've made up. So if you've had a bit of a breakup, maybe you've gotten back together with this person. And, it seems like there was a lawyer that was involved in the situation. And maybe this is a marriage. Maybe this wedding is actually your wedding because you've got some legalities coming in over here and they're needing to consult a lawyer. Maybe you're drawing up contracts with this person that you've reconciled with. So going into the future, you've got anger. So it looks like this could well be you, or you're still dealing with this person that's pretty angry or pretty upset about what's happened. And you've got a success card over here. So whatever happens, the outcome is pretty positive because you've got a success card. You've got a laurel crown over here. So, a lot of happiness and success coming your way in the future. Okay, you've got the World card over here. So you might be, ending a cycle in your life, something all coming to an end. You're closing the chapter in that particular life. The World card is the end of the major arcana. So you've gone through a lot of life lessons to get to this particular point, and you're now putting everything to rest. It is also a card of achievement and completion. So you are reaching a phase in your work life that is, you're at the top of your game right now. So you're finishing off cycles in your life. You are finishing off relationships in your life that are no longer serving you, and you're moving on to a brand new start. So this year may have been the end of all of that drama that you're going through. And now maybe for the new year, you're going to bring in a new cycle. With this World card, it definitely shows that there are things that are coming to an end. This also could indicate that you may want to travel. So you might be thinking of going in, international travel or even relocating to do your work. And that in itself will bring in a new cycle. So you've got the Knight of Staves over here. So this in itself shows, you're making plans for the future over here. You can see he's looking on to the future. The Knight of Staves also talks about going and relocating for work, or moving home. So it looks like with the World card and the Knight of Staves, you might be planning on relocating or doing the same job somewhere else on an international front, doing a lot more travel. And you definitely have that energy to do that. You've got the 9 of Pentacles over here. So it looks like, you have accumulated a lot of wealth for yourself. You're reaching that point of financial independence. You may have worked really hard independently of your partner to actually accumulate this wealth. And this particular job that you're going to be doing if you are moving work is going to give you that financial independence that you want and make you very, very self-sufficient. And it's going to allow you to achieve everything that you want. So in the past year, you've got the Temperance card, reaching a balance and healing. So the last year has been a year of healing and trying to get things sorted out in your life. Whatever advice you've been taking it and been putting it into your life and been getting, a lot of positive healing results. So you've actually, basically sorted yourself up. You're not behaving too emotionally. You are balancing out your life, and maybe you've spent a lot more time worrying about your health, sorting that out as well. So you are taking care of yourself in this last year. Going in the last 3 months, you've got the Lovers card. So this could indicate, a very strong sexual relationship with somebody. This could also indicate that you've got some sort of decision that you need to make about what you want to do. Maybe in this particular sexual relationship that you're having, you're not quite satisfied. You see both these people look extremely bored, even though they're very, very amorous with each other. It looks like even though you're in this relationship, it may feel like it's not going anywhere and you're reaching a point where you have to make some kind of decision, some kind of turning point is about what you want to do and how far you want to go with this relationship. On your mind is the Tower, and maybe you're thinking that if you make a choice, it's going to disrupt everything. So you are a bit worried about things going completely wrong, or having, you're worried about loss, about losing everything if you make this particular decision. If you make a choice to leave, you're worrying that everything is going to, just all go up in smoke. So going into the future, you've got this Seven of Pentacles over here. So you are investing a lot of time and effort in your future. You might be working with somebody that you find very, very attractive right now. But whatever work you're doing now, it's so that you can accumulate wealth, or it's also something where you're accumulating talents, or you're accumulating experience, so that you can improve your career path. So you are focused a lot on your work and accumulating money. This card talks about, having a harvest and waiting for that to mature. So whatever skills you are learning, it is now going to sit well for the future, and it's going to be something that you can draw on in order to make more money for the future. So you are learning on the job. In your personal life, you are, it's a bit chaotic. There's a lot of fighting and arguing and bickering going on over here, and maybe the other person that you're dealing with is behaving in a very vindictive manner, and you're not very, very, they're stripping you of your confidence. So there's a lot of anger and harsh words being spoken about in this particular relationship that you're going through. So yourself, you're feeling, very victimized. What's going on around you, you want everything to end. You want that cycle to come to a close. You want the end of all these difficulties, and you want to move on. And you're prepared to cut them out of your life. So you're prepared to get rid of all of this drama that is going on and move forward. You want a transformation. You realize that whatever this relationship that you're having is now reached its conclusion. You are both bored in it. You can see both parties looking the other way, the cup being left on the table over there. So it seems like you are aware that things are not quite working out, and both of you have different visions of the future, and, you are not very, very happy. You are both maybe feeling a little trapped within that relationship. So going into the future, you've got the Knight of Swords, the Emperor, and the 10. So it looks like with this Knight of Swords and the Emperor card, maybe you have decided that, you want to end this relationship and you want to cut it out of your life in a kind of a legal way. So you've got the Emperor coming in a legal form. So maybe there is a judgment pending, maybe there is a divorce pending, and it seems like this is what is going to go down. With the Knight of Swords and the Emperor, it's talking about a court case, some kind of legal issues where a ruling is being made by this Emperor. So it's a sort of a judgment card. And you've got the 10 here, so that cycle is now ended. So it looks like you are planning on divorcing the person that you are with at the moment and ending this relationship completely in a legal matter. You've got the 10 of Pentacles over here, so it looks like there's that end of that relationship coming on, the end of the cycle. So it seems like whatever happened between you, there doesn't seem like a way that you want to reconcile these differences. It seems like you want to focus more on your work. Maybe you have a love interest with whom you're working with, somebody that you're attracted to, but it looks like the relationship that you're in, it seems like you feel that it's humiliating to be in that relationship. This person might be humiliating you by the things that they say. You feel that you don't get any emotional fulfillment from this person. And it seems like with this Knight of Swords, the Emperor, and the 10, it looks like there will be a kind of, a divorce and a ruling made so that particular relationship comes to an end. With the Knight of Swords, it's a very quick case. It doesn't look like it's going to be dragging on for very long. Knight of Swords is very quick moving energy, so it looks like it's almost like you're in today and divorced tomorrow, and it looks like this relationship is going to be brought to an end. You've got the 7 of Gabriel here, which says stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power. So it looks like you need to defend yourself and defend why you're doing things, and you have to get your personal power back with the 7 of Gabriel. The second one is the 6th of Michael, which says there's a light at the end of the tunnel, breathe a sigh of relief, and make new plans, relocation, or travel. So it seems like with the World card, you are changing things, you are ending things, and you are moving on. It looks like there is some relocation or maybe some international travel coming in as well. And with the 5 of Gabriel, it says a challenge you can resolve, withdraw from the drama of others, have patience with yourself and those around you. So the 5 of Gabriel also talking about a lot of bickering, arguing, fighting, a lot of challenges that you have to face. But it seems to say, just walk away from it and just wait it out, because it will all resolve itself. So it seems like, you had tired of all the arguments and fighting, and you are now planning on investing your time in your career, and trying to get up that career ladder rather than having to deal with all the emotional drama that you've going through. And it seems like you want to actually end this relationship on a very legal basis. So a judgment made, some sort of legalities that you will be dealing with as well. So I hope that, and whatever you do, whatever new job you do, it looks like you will do a lot of traveling. There looks like there's relocation, but it also something that brings in a lot of money. You might end up meeting somebody whom you are better suited to with this new job, and it's going to give you a lot of financial independence as well.